Halo.
Halo, assalamualaikum.
Halo, assalamualaikum semuanya. Apa kabar? Hari ini kita lagi jalan-jalan lagi, terus berhenti. Tapi ini sekarang cuacanya tuh agak mendung, jadi enak. It's good. The weather is good. It's
Yeah.
quite cold,
Yeah,
windy. Jadi
windy,
agak berangin,
cloud a
agak
bit.
mendung, jadi enak buat
Cold a
jalan.
bit.
Tapi karena kita udah muter-muter agak lama, jadinya seperti biasa kita istirahat dulu sambil kita ngobrol-ngobrol. Ya, ini ya orang yang pengen tahu ya bule itu romantis apa enggak ya. I think that people want to know whether foreigners are romantic or not, because this is what people usually imagine. I think Indonesian usually imagine. Jadi orang Indonesia sering mikirnya bule itu romantis, lebih romantis daripada orang Indonesia. Tapi benar nggak sih? What do you think? You feel that you are
What do you think?
romantic?
It's your opinion towards me. They eat ice cream, I think. What do you think about me?
Kalau
I think foreigners are like others Indonesians. Well, there is some differences. Not all of them romantic, at least in my country.
Oke, jadi foreigner orang bule itu kayak orang Indonesia lainnya, kayak cowok Indonesia juga. Jadi
They are not romantic actually. Generally, they are not romantic,
nggak romantis.
and even they love each other, but they show their love with another way. They don't show it by words.
Jadi kebanyakan itu mereka romantisnya itu nggak pakai kata-kata, nggak pakai bunga, tapi dengan cara yang lain.
Or even by actions, I think.
Pakai action sih
They don't show
sebenarnya.
this.
Ya, jadi kalau misalnya sering nonton di film-film gitu, kayak kalau orang luar kayak bule itu romantis kayak gitu tuh, aku nggak ngerasain itu. Cuman kalau dari perlakuan ya, perlakuannya tuh I say that your action is more romantic, but not like in the movie when you will give me flowers. Itu kayaknya
Because there is no flowers actually. When I come here, I wanted to buy you flowers actually and give it to you in Fatiha or something, but there is nothing here.
ya. Jadi pertama kali waktu dia kesini itu sebenarnya pengen ngasih aku bunga. Jadi kita kan ketemu pertama itu di bandara. Jadi belum kenal sebelumnya. Ketemu pertama itu di bandara, dia pengennya ngasih bunga, tapi karena di sini nggak ada bunga ya, jadinya nggak dikasih bunga. Sampai sekarang juga belum pernah dikasih bunga. Tapi kalau suamiku itu banyak sih ngelakuin hal-hal yang lebih romantis daripada perlakuan-perlakuan kayak bunga, kasih lagu atau apa. Itu enggak, kalau menurutku sih romantis. Kayak misalnya kalau misalnya keluar gitu, dia bantuin aku misalnya nyiapin sepatunya atau mungkin makain kaos kaki. I said that what is more romantic than just flowers that you do is sometimes when we go out you help me to put on my shoes or to put on my socks.
Yeah, and this is more, I think, romantic
Yeah.
than give you flowers.
Ya, jadi itu lebih romantis. Kadang apa ya? Banyak sih nggak kehitung.
I can give you flowers, but if it comes to your shoes, so bring it yourself. Right?
Mau
But some
nggak?
people, you know,
Kalau
feel, you know,
ya dibawain bunga, tapi kalau nggak mau bantuin macem-macem gitu di kehidupan sehari-harinya, dia nggak mau bantuin. Kalau aku sih mending ya nggak usah romantis yang kayak di film, tapi kalau misalnya sehari-harinya tuh mau lebih kayak sayang gitu, lebih nunjukin sayang gitu. Kayak misalnya kalau aku masih tidur, dia mau keluar, dia pelan-pelan banget buka pintunya supaya aku nggak bangun. I said that it's better to have someone who do action which show affection rather than to do romantic thing. For example, when I'm still sleeping and then he will open the door very quietly in order I'm not to get up.
Yeah,
Something
actually, I gathered between them. I personally, I don't have any problem. I consider myself I'm not romantic person, but according to my wife, I'm romantic.
Ya.
I don't know.
Jadi kalau suamiku tuh kalau dibilang romantis itu nggak romantis, tapi ya romantis kalau actionnya sih romantis ya. Jadi karena dia kan graphic designer, suka gambar yang ini, aku bayanginnya tuh kayak wah seneng ya punya suami nanti di gambar atau di apa kayak gitu. Ya tapi kenyataannya gambar satu jadinya 6 bulan. I say that I dream when I dream like in the movie, you know, when you have someone who can draw, you have a husband who can draw, and then he will draw you all the time, yeah. And then it comes that one picture maybe it will take 6 months.
Not because, you know, I started drawing her, then I stopped because, you know, procedure
Yeah.
of papers in Algeria, then the travel process, then visa, then I come here, Fatiha, then Akka, Ua, and we didn't have time to, me myself, I stopped drawing for many
Ya.
months.
Jadi sebenarnya waktu pertama kali dulu kenal dia tuh gambar aku. Nah itu mungkin rayuannya. Tapi gambarnya belum jadi sampai sekarang.
I even forget my medication in Algeria
Ya, karena-
because I was busy
Ya.
arranging my luggage.
Karena prosedurnya itu agak cukup rumit ya. Sekarang dibayangin aja lah kalau nikah antar kecamatan aja udah agak rumit, antar beda wilayah itu di Indonesia agak rumit, apalagi beda negara itu lebih rumit lagi. Jadi sampai ketika dia datang ke Indonesia obatnya aja ketinggalan. I said that to marry in different area in Indonesia it takes time and it is complicated, and even how if we got married from different countries it will be more complicated.
Yeah,
Mhm.
but I
Banyak
believe
sih.
that romanticity maybe it's how they said it's assembling between words and actions.
Ya, jadi kalau romantis itu menurut dia ya perpaduan antara kata-kata sama action. Tapi satu hal ya girls, ini cewek-cewek, itulah kenapa kita disuruh menikahi laki-laki karena agamanya. Karena ternyata dia yang tahu sunnahnya itu seperti apa, fikih pernikahan itu seperti apa. Pokoknya kalian akan merasa bahagia karena kalian benar-benar akan diperlakukan seperti orang yang sangat-sangat istimewa. Dia tahu apa kewajibannya, dia tahu apa haknya. I said that for every girls there, that is why we need to get married someone because of his religion. Because those who knows fikih of marital fikih, marriage fikih, wedding fikih or something like that, and those who know sunnah, they will treat wife very well. They will treat wife very special.
Yeah, some of them even know this, but they don't apply anything.
Yeah.
So if you choose a partner, choose it based on practicing.
Yeah.
If he is really practice what he believe and what he say. If he is religious, memorize Quran, memorize Hadith, he knows fiqh. He apply what he knows, not only knows, but he apply what he knows.
Jadi nggak
It's for
cuma
both of
cuma
genders.
dilihat dari bacaan Al-Qur'annya atau sholatnya, itu kurang ya girls. Jadi kalian harus lihat kesehariannya itu seperti apa, mengaplikasikannya itu seperti apa, itu yang paling penting. As it is how we must not only see from the Quran recital or from the salat, but
Yeah.
you have to see the daily application of these things.
Yeah.
Ya. Karena pokoknya kalian akan merasa istimewa lah kalau misalnya dia tahu apa yang harus dia lakukan sebagai seorang suami. Dia mencontoh perilakunya Rasulullah SAW seperti itu. I said that if this husband imitate and follow what Rasulullah SAW did to her wives, so you will be happy.
Yeah. Nabi SAW said, "Khairukum khairukum li ahli."
Nah, itu dia hadisnya.
Means
What?
the best. Nabi SAW said, "Khairukum khairukum li ahli." Wa ana khairukum li ahli. It means the best of you is the best for his family. It means his wife and his children.
Ya, jadi
and vice versa.
Ya, jadi
And me hand the back for my family from Tasab.
ya sorry ada motor. Jadi kita karena posisi di luar banyak orang naik motor di sini karena sore jadinya agak rame. Jadi laki-laki yang terbaik itu adalah yang paling baik kepada keluarganya. Oke, jadi begitulah. Makanya pokoknya yang namanya menikah aku tekanin lagi karena itu ibadah seumur hidup ya. Jadi ibadah yang panjang, pastikan kalian itu benar-benar yakin sama kalian itu harus benar-benar tahu dengan siapa kalian itu mau menghabiskan ibadah kalian. I said that because this is long lasting worship, so all girls you must be sure with whom you will spend this worship.
Yeah.
Jadi seperti itulah ya. Topik kita jadi berat ini sekarang. I said that our topic is getting heavier now. Kita gak mau guruin juga, cuman kita mau bagi aja. I said that we don't teach you, but we just want to share with you.
Yeah, and give you advices.
Ya,
Anyone
ini
of us need
ya,
advices.
yang terjadi dalam pernikahan kami ya, setidaknya dalam pernikahan kami. Kami sih baru sebentar ya, tapi insya Allah lah ya. Kalau kita kalau kita itu ngikuti apa yang harus dilakukan. Nah, kita ngikuti prosedur apa yang harus dilakukan di agama ya. Secara agama pokoknya semuanya itu udah diatur dengan sangat baik sekali. Oke, you want to see maybe. Nah, kita itu posisi lagi duduk di sini.
So the people.
Jadi ini kita lagi tengah lapangan, lagi nungguin hujan, tapi ini udah maghrib, jadi kita mau pamit dulu sekarang. Oke, bye bye.
Yeah, it's Maghrib.
Ya,
We have to go to
jangan
pray.
lupa subscribe dan like ya.
Yeah.
Oke.
See you. Inshallah. Next time.
Assalamualaikum.
We are here.
Ya, kita di sini.
We sit down here all the time.